I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm in a farm, but you would be right, I am, but not to milk some cows. I have to tell you, today, to celebrate 50,000 subscribers, and for all you viewers, we have something special, very special. Behind these hay bales is Porsche Cayman GT4 RS. As I said, folks, 50,000 subscribers. I cannot fathom those numbers. 2 months ago I would not have thought that was possible, but myself and my good wife, we went to Harry Potter studio tours in London, and I filmed a video on a screaming mandrake plant. Now if you don't know what one is, click on the link above and you'll see that the videos had 28 million views. I can't believe it. From that video I've had 40,000 subscribers, which I didn't have before, a lot from India, and so yeah, so it's got me thinking a bit about the channel, how I go about it going forward. Obviously I started the channel for Porsche cars, it's still my love, and yeah, but I think on the shorts section, so the short clips on YouTube, I'll continue to upload theme park videos, and then on the main videos I'll concentrate on cars. So I appreciate the channel's been all over the place a bit, but that is YouTube for you, and you have to find out what works. And yeah, so here we are in a Porsche Cayman GT4 RS, as you can see by the binnacle there. And Ashgood have been really good to me. They have let me come here and film this video, and hopefully in the next video I'll be allowed to drive it, assuming they haven't sold it, but I'm sure they would have done. Now there's actually quite a lot to talk about this car, so I have made quite a few notes. So this one is currently for sale at Ashgood Porsche for just under £175,000. And those of you that are in the UK, they range really around the sort of 200,000 mark, up to 220,000. They have come off in price a little bit, but this one is actually a Porsche GB car, press car. So that's pretty cool. You're always going to have that in the documentation, and it's done 14,000 miles, and it's been looked after Porsche very well. Obviously if they use it, they lend it out to the media, and every time it comes back they make sure everything's working, check it all over. So it's probably the most maintained 4S on the planet. But yeah, there's quite a lot of features I want to talk about in this car. The performance figures, everybody knows, this is about 500 horsepower, 450 Newton meters of torque, and the engine revs to 9,000 RPM, which is like mad, right, these days. 0 to 60, 3.4 seconds. And really, the most important thing about this car is the weight, I think. You know, Porsches have got very heavy over the years, and this one is literally 1,415 kilograms, and that's pretty decent. Now, yeah, and I should mention the wheels. They're not on this one, but you can buy the Porsche magnesium wheels, which save you 10 kilos overall, which is 2.5 kilos per wheel. Which is quite substantial. I've got I bought a dumbbell weight with me, because believe it or not, I do like pumping iron, and 2.5 kilos in your hand is quite a lot. So I actually, you know, they're about an 11,000 pound option, but if you got the big pockets, why not, right? So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and that weight of 1,415 kilograms is all the fluids and 90% of full fuel tank, and the fuel tank 64 litres. The brakes on this car are big because they're the Porsche carbon ceramic brakes. You get 410 millimeters, so they're bigger than the standard brakes. And one of the good things about these brakes is that you do not get dust, brake dust on your wheels, so it makes cleaning them and maintaining them a lot easier. On the bonnet here you have the NACA intakes, which cool the brakes, and on the wing here you have these wing louvers, they call them, which cool down the wheel arches to help reduce probably the heat, because going around a track in one of these things is going to get pretty warm. Okay, this car has the Weissach pack and the Club Sport package. I do find it a little bit confusing when you go onto the configurator. It's really hard to see what the Club Sport package really offers over the Weissach pack. They seem to sort of come together, but yeah, just to, I mean, to take you through some of the things, you do get a lot extra for the Weissach pack, which is an extra £12,000. So you get all of the carbon bits and pieces around the car. You get a titanium roll cage, which I'll show you a picture of now, and a titanium sports exhaust, which it does look really good. I'm sure it, you know, it's much lighter. Yeah, look at them babies, it's pretty nice. And excessive race text all inside the car, I'll show you that. And it also comes with a 6-point belt harness and the hands system for track days. So there's the harness. It's a really nice sort of silvery colour. You've got race text all over the dash. You've got the Weissach badge here. Yeah, race text all along the interior, on the gear lever, on the armrest. And then you've got these, obviously, these awesome Porsche buckets in race text and leather. You've got the Weissach stitching on the back of the headrests. Yeah, that's what it looks like. With the boot opens really easily, actually. It's nice and light, the struts are good. And then on the inside you've got this nice little boot area. It's pretty good. You get some bags in there. You've got the oil and the water, and of course you've got this fantastic air box and these side air intakes, which now replace the rear windows, all in carbon weave. Yeah, it's a great view through to the front. And if I take you around inside the car, you can see so this is the air intake, and then it just pipes through. I can squeeze the GoPro in and it connects to the airbox there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, now I just want to show you this bonnet, the underneath of it. But when you pick this bonnet up, honestly, it's so light. It's like lifting paper. Because obviously it's got the solid Porsche struts here to help lift it up. But yeah, really decent size boot space. You've got the carbon weave obviously on the underside of the bonnet. And yeah, just to show you around with all the doors and everything open. It's pretty cool. A typical Porsche interior. And then of course the mega view through the car. Right, I'm just going to show you what it's like to start the Cayman GT4 RS. It's quite a raw experience, having just filmed a couple of shots. So there's a key. It's just like a normal, any other Porsche key, and it goes in there. Put your foot on the brake, turn that on, and now the clarity of the screens on the sat-nav is really good. I think these have improved in the last couple of years on Porsche. They look really nice. Air conditioning is kicking out. There's the dials. It revs really fast, and just to show you what it's like. Now with the door shut, I had to double check it because of the air intakes and the lightweight glass on the back. It sounds like you've left the boot open or the car door open, but you haven't. It's just a very lightweight inside of the Porsche. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. As it stands, I can't hear the air intakes behind me, but I'm guessing they really start to make some noise when you start driving. But yeah, very, very raw. This reminds you of the 911R actually. You can feel the car wobble from the big engine behind you, and yeah, it's just a cool place to be.